I want to take a minute to share with you why I identify as a cooker.
We need to be able to have respectful debate.
Particularly in the context of what we're seeing in Australia over the past 2 decades.
We are determined to join other countries to deprive Iraq of its weapons of mass destruction.
For me, being a cooker isn't about wild speculation or paranoia. It's about critical thinking and questioning the narratives that we're presented with.
Half of Trump supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables. The racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, Islamophobic, you name it.
Because over the last 20 years, we've witnessed a series of events in Australia that have raised more questions than answers.
Depends how we go the next few days as to what point we're at, and then the advice I'll provide. So it is a bit too early to say what will happen, but there will still be restrictions.
From government overreach and surveillance laws to the erosion of individual freedoms under the guise of security, there's been a gradual shift in how power has been exercised.
The challenge that I have, and the challenge that all of us will have to confront, is that if we wait for this theory that it might be out there, there might be more cases than we know about, if we wait for that to be proven correct, it will be too late.
We've seen instances where the truth has been obscured, whether it's in the handling of major events, media control, or the suppression of dissenting voices. The response to the pandemic, the increasingly opaque political dealings, and the consolidation of media ownership have all played a part in a broader pattern that's fucking hard to ignore.
You will continue to be your single source of truth.
These aren't just isolated incidents, and they're part of a trend where transparency and accountability seems to be diminishing. When I look at the way information is managed and how quickly dissenting opinions are labelled as fringe or dangerous, and the increasing influence of corporate interest in politics, it's clear to me that there's more going on than meets the eye. Being a cooker for me is about staying vigilant, asking uncomfortable questions, and not accepting everything at face value in a time when our rights, freedoms are more precarious than ever.
Now she could not look happier.
In a time where our rights and freedoms feel more precarious than ever, it's essential to remain sceptical and demand the truth.
Cookers like Senator Rennick being able to express views that are completely out of touch.
Because at the end of the day, if we don't question the official story, who will? And I say to you, Australia, embrace being a cooker. It's about time more of you became cookers, and I'm not ashamed to wear the label.